Hi, dear viewers and listeners. I hope you are all well. After leaving the magical landscapes of Spain, my journey carried me to Indonesia, a land of lush jungles, terraced rice fields, and endless cultural treasures. Each island holds stories as ancient as the mountains and as fluid as the ocean tides. Among the tales I discovered, one resonated deeply, carrying a timeless lesson about ambition, gratitude, and harmony. Allow me to share it with you. Before starting, please subscribe to my channel and activate the bell button to be notified of the next stories. Let's start the story. The Golden Coconut Tree. Long ago, in a village tucked between shimmering rice paddies and dense forests, there lived a farmer named Andika. The villagers knew him for his hard work, his kind smile, and his dream-filled eyes. But Andika's heart often wandered far beyond the borders of his simple life. He envied the traders who returned from distant lands with exotic goods and stories of grandeur. "I am destined for more than this," Andika often told himself, gazing at the horizon. "If only I had the means, I would be as great as the merchants who sail the seas." One morning, as the sun kissed the dew-laden fields, Andika stumbled upon something extraordinary while digging in his garden. It was a coconut, but not just any coconut. Its surface glimmered like molten gold, and it was warm to the touch, as though it held a living fire within. As he lifted the coconut, a melodic voice echoed through the air, "Andika, you have found the seed of the golden tree. Plant it with care, and it will grant you wealth beyond measure. But remember, its life depends on your love and attention." Andika's heart raced. Without hesitation, he planted the golden coconut in the soft earth of his garden. Each day, he watered it with the purest spring water and ensured it basked in the sun's gentle rays. To his astonishment, the tree sprouted overnight, growing taller and stronger with every passing day. Its leaves sparkled like emeralds, and its coconuts radiated a golden glow. Word of the miraculous tree spread quickly, and soon merchants and nobles traveled to Andika's village, offering fortunes for the golden coconuts. Overwhelmed by his newfound wealth, Andika built a grand house, wore fine clothes, and dreamed of expanding his influence. But as his riches grew, so did his ambition. "No more toiling in the fields," he thought. "I am above such labor now." He hired workers to tend to his farm, leaving the golden tree largely unattended. He spent his days counting coins and planning ways to make even more. The villagers, once his friends, began to see a different Andika, aloof, distant, and obsessed with his wealth. One evening, as Andika admired the treasures in his home, he noticed the golden tree from his window. Its branches drooped, and its leaves seemed less vibrant. Dismissing it as a passing issue, he resolved to tend to it later. But the next day, the tree's condition worsened. Its golden coconuts began to dull, and the voice returned, "Andika, the tree's life is tied to your care. Wealth without gratitude is like a river without water, it cannot flow." Panicked, Andika rushed to the tree, but his efforts to revive it were half-hearted. He had grown so accustomed to its gifts that he no longer saw it as the miracle it was. Days turned into weeks, and the tree continued to wither. The villagers whispered about the fading magic, and merchants stopped visiting. Andika's wealth dwindled, and he found himself alone, consumed by regret. Desperate, Andika knelt before the tree one night, tears streaming down his face. "Please," he begged, "give me another chance. I see now that I have been blind to your true value." The voice answered, softer this time, "You have strayed, but all is not lost. To restore the tree, you must first restore your heart. Seek wisdom not in riches but in balance, and the tree will bloom again." The next morning, Andika set out on a journey. He walked the fields he had abandoned, apologizing to the villagers and helping them with their work. He repaired broken tools, shared what little wealth he had left, and listened to their stories. As he reconnected with his community, he began to see the beauty in the simple moments he had once overlooked: the laughter of children, the song of birds, the golden glow of rice fields at sunset. Weeks later, when Andika returned home, he found the golden tree standing tall and vibrant, its branches heavy with radiant coconuts. From that day forward, Andika cared for the tree not as a means to wealth but as a symbol of balance and gratitude. He shared its blessings with the villagers, ensuring that no one went hungry or lacked shelter. His home became a gathering place, filled with laughter, music, and stories. Andika no longer dreamed of distant lands or endless riches. Instead, he found joy in the connections he had rebuilt and the harmony he had restored. True wealth lies not in what you possess, but in how you nurture and share it. Life, like the golden tree, flourishes when cared for with gratitude and balance. The pursuit of riches for their own sake can lead to emptiness, but when we honor the gifts we are given and use them to uplift others, we create a legacy that enriches all. Dear viewers and listeners, as you navigate your own journeys, remember, the treasures we seek often lie in the simple, meaningful acts of love, care, and connection. Don't forget to like. Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for the next magical tale. Until then, take care, and may your lives flourish like the golden tree. Be in the shelter of wisdom.